Hello and welcome. In this video series, we are going to look at arrays. An array is a data structure which groups related variables of the same type. There is one special quality and at least two advantages for an array. The special quality is arrays are implemented as objects. Two of the advantages are: number one, arrays organize our data so we can manipulate the data. And number two, arrays organize our data so we can sort the data. In Java, an array can have one or more dimensions. We will cover a one-dimensional array, multi-dimensional array, and irregular array. As an introduction, here's the syntax for a one-dimensional array. We have array type, array name, and index. The array type is set when declaring an array. When the array is initialized, the number of elements must be set as well. Array type determines the data type of each value in the array. Array name is the name of the array, while index contains the value for an array. An index describes the position of an element. Notice the square brackets. We can add brackets before or after the array name. There's another way to declare and initialize an array. We can use the new operator. The new operator allocates memory for the array. Array size is the number of values in the array. Size determines how many elements an array can hold. This declaration operates just like an object declaration. Therefore, it has a two-step process. First, we declare an array reference variable. Second, we allocate memory for the array. Here's an example of a one-dimensional array. It has space to store 5 values. The first value is stored at number 0, and the last value is stored at number 4. All arrays have a fixed number of elements accessed by an index starting at 0. In this example, we know the values are 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. If you know the value of each array's element, then you can initialize the array with curly braces. Add opening and closing braces, then the values separated by a comma. Let's look at the multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional arrays are arrays where the elements are arrays themselves. It's considered an array of arrays. The most common multi-dimensional array is a two-dimensional array. Notice there are two sets of square brackets. Array size 1 is the number of values in the first dimension. Array size 2 is the number of values in the second dimension. The first dimension are rows and second dimension are columns. In this example, there are 5 rows and 10 columns. Therefore, to access an element on the third row, fourth column, we write number, then 3, 4 in square brackets. In this example, the value is 35. An irregular array is when the array has a different size. Only the first dimension is required when allocating memory for a multi-dimensional array. In this example, we see 7 is located in the first dimension, but nothing is located in the second dimension. Imagine we have a study schedule for each day of the week. Monday through Friday, we manage to study 2 times a day. As a result, on the left side of the expression, we write study with an index of 0 all the way to study with an index of 4. On the right side, we write new int 2 with 2 inside the square brackets. The 2 inside each bracket represents the number of times we study Monday through Friday. For Saturday and Sunday, we can study 4 times a day. Therefore, we write study 5 and study 6 with a length of 4. 4 represents the number of times we can study on the weekend. That's it for an introduction to arrays. Now, let's get into the demo with one-dimensional arrays.